This is BVI Channel 1 again. You're welcome back on the platform where we tell you the unadulterated truth. Many of you have heard me say that my clear stand on Peter Obi's presidency is based on the freedom of trapped indigenous people in Nigeria, from the east to the west to the north and south. Every Nigerian is a victim of the impunity of the Nigerian state. And some people will say, oh, it's because you are a Biafran. That is why you are talking this way. Now listen to Afadefere, and probably it may reset your senses.
Chief Ayo Adebanjo has rallied support of the candidacy of the presidential standard bearer of the Labour Party, that's Mr. Peter Obi, in the 2023 general election. He says that Peter Obi has the ability to rule independently and will not disappoint Nigerians if he wins the presidential election. According to him, he is supporting Obi because he has lost confidence in Bola Tinubu, the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate, and Tinubu's counterpart in the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. Adebanjo also said that Tinubu sold President Muhammadu Buhari to Nigerians in 2015, adding that he would give continuity to incompetence if the APC presidential candidate was elected. The Afenifere leader also says the Southeast should be trusted with power, adding that the geopolitical zone deserves to lead the country.
Joining us to discuss details of why Afenifere is supporting the Labour Party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi, is Chief Ayo Adebanjo and Arise News analyst Waziri Adio, who will be examining what Obi will be gaining from the endorsement. Great to have you both on Newsday. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Now, Pa Adebanjo, let me start with you. You believe Peter Obi can rule Nigeria independently, but in a multi-ethnic society like ours, where godfatherism is the order of the day, and we have some so-called owners of Nigeria who are fighting to cling on to this power that they believe they have, how realistic is this assertion that Peter Obi can indeed govern independently?
Well, I think all those who are talking about the politics of Nigeria today about Obi, they meet us in the struggle. I am in the position to know everybody from bottom to the end, including Tinubu, who I have the privilege of making him being the chairman of the party when he became the governor on the basis of structuring Nigeria. And I know that Atiku very well. Atiku's case is very simple. Did not have no right to come back again after 8 years. Simple. Just as I am opposed to Tinubu, not for many reasons, it is not the right of the Southwest now to come and claim presidency. If you want peace in Nigeria, if you want equity, if you want justice, if you want to be united, we are talking of rotation, we are talking of federal character. It has gone to the north, now to the south. Should you come to the south with the region that has had it, with Obasanjo with 8 years, Yemen Shibajo with 8 years as vice president, South has had it with Jonathan. The south is not part of Nigeria. To do that equity, you see, the stand of Afenifere is purely on principle. I am not in no animosity against Tinubu or anybody. If I'm going to be parochial, from Tinubu say Yoruba man. I take pride that because I made him the governor, he became the president, fine. But right is right. And mind you, I want to tell the populace of Nigeria, until you do the politics of principle of issue, of equity, inclusiveness, you will never get anywhere in Nigeria. The problem with the two parties today is because they have no principle, no ideology. There is nothing with you they stand by. They say one thing in the morning, they change in the afternoon. That is why people say those of us that are very and action good, we are stubborn. We are stubborn on principle. You don't bend principle for convenience. When it's convenient for you, it's rotation. When it is not convenient for you, it's on merit. We knew about merit before we put federal character in the Constitution in 1960. Those of us who knew the beginning of Nigeria, those who came in midway, who don't know what went before what, they are now talking of merit. There's no time on the program like this to go on that. Principle is the matter. Don't talk of personality. I have nothing against Tinubu.
And we said again that there should be no election until this structure is changed. We were at the forefront of restructuring right from 1953. We achieved it with the Littleton Constitution of 1954. And we have carried on. We were the one that made the 2014 confab happen. And that was why we supported President Jonathan. And look at what has happened today to those who supported Buhari. Now it is happening again, and people are dressing in obscene gaps. Those who brought Nigeria to its knees, those who have divided us, those who have made Nigeria ungovernable through Boko Haram and terror. And those are the people that are parading themselves as the candidates for the 2023 election. So Afenifere says there should be no election. That's our stand. But again, if you are even going to say there must be election, then there must be equity. There must be the high moral ground. There must be justice. We have had 8 years of Obasanjo, a Yoruba man. We have had 11 years of the North, 3 years of Yaradua and 8 years of Buhari. And we have had 5 years of the South-South. And if it is coming to the South, the only region or the only zone in the South that has not had it is the Southeast. Based on equity, on justice, on fairness, it should go to the Southeast, if at all there should be an election. And that is our stand. But again, in examining Peter Obi and in interrogating Peter Obi and having to have had the opportunity to deeply anticipate and bring to the fore the issues that confront this country, namely the structure, and knowing fully well that we cannot continue this way, namely the wastage in government and the bad governance. We believe that if at all there should be an election, the only person that is capable of putting this country right back on track is Peter Obi, and we stand by that assertion. From the pool of those that the system has thrown up, we have done our due diligence to find out who exactly can best represent the Afenifere ethics, the Awolowo ethos, and the Omoluabi posturing of the Yoruba, who can help bring us back to where we were, seemingly on the way to restructuring. Because without restructuring, forget it, this country will go bust. And we realize it is only Peter Obi that can do it. And we have proof.
Okay, you've had it. This one is not coming from me. And we are still on the same page. Because I've said it time and over on this platform that the only hope of all Nigerians to be free is restructure Nigeria back to regional government. And the only way to achieve what Peter Obi is posing and selling to Nigeria, to take Nigeria from consumption to production, it can only be done under a restructured Nigeria back to regional government. If anyone is telling you, oh, we want to fight corruption, no, we want to fight insecurity, oh, we want to bring good governance to you, all those things now foul with the current structure of Nigeria. That is the home gospel truth. Because with a restructured Nigeria, this issue of insecurity will be a bygone. Every region has peculiarity when it comes to security challenges. When you talk about taking Nigeria out from consumption to production, talking about economy, it's as simple as that. Fix the power sector. And Nigeria as it is today have shown clearly that it has failed until you return Nigeria back to regional government, and each region will be able to fix their electricity. We start producing. We start harnessing their resources. Every region in Nigeria is blessed tremendously with the capacity to be one of the leading developing or developed countries. Oh yes. But with the sharing of national cake politics of Abuja that is enshrined in the Nigerian system of unitary federalism, that is why Nigeria will continue to do what? Be consuming. No productivity. Even the men who are contesting under PDP, Atiku particularly, as a VP, we understood what transpired in ensuring that they truncate the possibility of giving Nigerians 24 hours electricity. The same man is the sole importer of generator, a generating company, making fortune by keeping Nigerians in darkness. Yet he's coming back and promising you he wants to change your life. My people, run. Oh. So until Nigeria is taken back to regional government, these politicians of Abuja will continue to, to hold you to ransom. And that is just what I am trying to put out to the sensibility of Nigerians. And also expose the lies of political traders like Rino Omokri, Gumi, Omo Showore, and the rest of them who trying to, including Kwanko, they are countless, all of them, from the east, west, north, and south, all those are of them. They will always pose to you ethnicity and religion. I believe now the message is becoming clearer. There is only one hope for you. I mean, whatever thing you are agitating for, whether for Biafra, whether for Duduwa, whether for Arewa, whether for restructuring Nigerian constitution or amending Nigerian or overhauling Nigerian constitution, the one of Ninas calling about force majeure, whatever you name your agitation, it is all embedded in taking Nigeria back to regional government. And it can only happen through a political process. It can only happen if you have committed people in power who are ready to discharge good governance to the people. And that man is Peter Obi. And in case any of you think that this revolution is a joke, wait for it. Because Nigerians are ready to serve Atiku and Tinubu their breakfast. I'm signing out. That is just a clarification video I decided to make. Please help me share this video to all of you, all of those who are still trying to truncate this process with one narrowed mindset of no election, of stop election, or your vote doesn't count, and the rest of those trash. You are only working for the same political class that have made the lives of the people miserable, except you are part of the problem and you are collecting your own, cashback. I'm signing out. Please help me share this video. I'm only here to deliver the message to the suffering Nigerians. Stay safe, my people, and stay blessed.